Yes, you guys, welcome back. I hope your weekend's been absolutely amazing. I know mine has. The things I've been getting up to this weekend, I didn't even think I'd be doing it, to be fair, man. But like I said, it's very rare in life that you get the absolute perfect weekends. And, you know, my weekend got topped off today by watching Lukaku score his debut goal. A debut goal that we all expected him to score. Because we went into this game not feeling cocky, not feeling arrogant. We went into this game with expectancy because I think every single one of us already knew what the hell was happening today. Today's player ratings, you guys, I'm going to be going through the players, of course, the manager, the subs, all that good stuff, because today, man, you know, hats off to the team. This was an absolute dominant performance from every single one of these guys on the field today, and I got to show some love. So if you guys are happy with the score, the win, and Lukaku doing his thing on his debut, then please, you guys, smash that like button and watch the match review too. Without wasting no more time, I think we have to start things off by discussing Thomas Tuchel. Wow, I mean, this must be one of his easiest weeks ever as a Chelsea manager, and the fact that Tuchel now has the luxury of having week breaks in between to prepare the team and get these guys ready for the next game. Do you understand how much of a cheat code this is going to be for this season? Wow. Yeah, this is probably one of his easiest games in his entire career. I think the tactic today was just to play Lukaku and let him do his thing. It really was that simple today from him. The way we're playing, man, the way we're moving the ball a lot faster, a lot quicker. We're creating openings in behinds, stretching teams out wide superbly. It's already looking a little bit more effective than what we were doing from last season. This pre-season is taking his team to a different level. For me, though, it's hard to really just praise the tactics, even though they're always on point from Thomas Tuchel. It's not like Arsenal really offered us anything, any threat, anything to worry about whatsoever. And I don't know what the game plan was from Arteta today. Yeah, they completely wasted their time today. So today, Thomas Tuchel, you know, for me, this guy is setting a legacy that he could potentially surpass that was originally set by Jose Mourinho. I never thought I'd be saying that, to be real. Of course, I knew this guy was good. Didn't know how good the guy was. Today, you guys, I'm going to be giving Tuchel a 9 out of 10 because I guess I'm in a good mood this weekend. And now we move on to the outfield players, and I am starting from the striker and working my way down because, come on, you guys want to hear about Lukaku first. Let's be serious. I know after I've finished speaking about him, you guys are going to go live the rest of your lives and finish the rest of your weekend. So I ain't here to waste no time. Lukaku today, for me, as I said, it's one of the best Chelsea debuts I think I've ever seen. Up there with your Deco performances, like I think against Portsmouth all the way back then. Up with so many other ones as well. It was just a golfing class. The Arsenal defence literally could do nothing against him. To see his overall game in person, wow. The strength. He knows how to use his body superbly. His timing of the runs. He's not getting cheap offsides like we've seen with other strikers over the years. Time to absolute perfection. The threat when he was cutting inside with his left foot, playing people in, dropping deeper, leading the line, running in behind. My God, the madness Lukaku is going to be creating this season for us is unreal. I know for sure Tuchel's a very happy guy. A very, very happy guy. And and I'm sure his boss going to see how happy he is later on when he gets back, because Lukaku, you know, I definitely felt something from that performance today. I know you guys did as well, and I think the only thing stopping this being an absolute pinnacle masterful one is the crossbar, which is a real shame because he deserved to make that 2-0. That was a superb header. Today he showed threat from outside the box, inside the box, with his head, left foot, right foot. He came to make a statement today, and you guys, I think we are in very safe hands now for the next few seasons with this guy up front for us. Today though, I'm going to have to score him an 8.5 out of 10. If that goal went in, man, we're talking about 9 and above. This was just an absolute masterful display, and he's announced himself easily as one of the very best players in the league. So right now, we move on to the next players. Actually, you guys, I don't know if I feel right giving Lukaku an 8.5. I know the crossbar is a fine detail, but that was destined to go, and that was created by himself. Just like his first goal, which was his excellent run, making that central run in the box, which he always scores and profits from. I'm sorry, man, I'm in the hype today. I'm giving Lukaku a 9 out of 10. I take back that 8.5, you guys. I take it back. And we move on to Mason Mount, one of our most key players in the team. For me, first choice every single game. The balance he provides, the quality. You know, when I speak about this guy's qualities, the way he's playing at pace all the time, you understand how quick his decision making is, how he's reading the game, how he's thinking about the game. And on top of all of this, providing that attacking threat, providing the creative threat, because we saw him cutting inside, looking to take shots. This season, Mount wants goals. It's that simple. He said before the season, I need to work on this. You'll see him taking shots left, right, and centre, and he has that in his game. Unlucky not to hit the target as much though, but of course the threat he brings behind. I mean, the positions he was dropping into, the way he was playing people in, the runs off Lukaku he was making too, and the way he was playing him as well, you guys. On top of all the amazing defensive work off the ball, which is what separates the very best teams from good teams. Hey, it's a straight 8 out of 10 for Mason Mount. And now moving on to Kai Havertz. Now, of course, this was a very interesting, great performance from Kai. He wasn't involved all the time, but we have to accept that. He won't be the guy that's dropping deeper to do that stuff. You know, plays a very important role. His movement off the ball is very important in helping his teammates create space for them. Running in behind. We know that his off the ball movement for me is one of the best in, like, for any under 23 player in the world, and any under 24 player in the world. It really is that elite. And just seeing how he was vibing off Lukaku today on the field was very good to see. You know, seeing the fluidity at times, Kai moving up to make a 2 up front, dropping in deep sometimes to make 2 in behind Lukaku. It's just provides so much tactical strength to this team. We're going to see a lot more of Kai blossoming off of Lukaku and showing this quality in, you know, few touches in the game. For me though, excellent off the ball performance. I'm going to be scoring him a 7.5 out of 10. Now we move on to the midfields, and I'll be scoring these guys together. Jorginho and Cover. I got to start with Jorginho. Wow. Jorginho is one of my favourite players at this time right now. I think it's the hair, to be honest. And if you are watching this, Jorginho, on behalf of this fan base, you have to keep it now. I'm sorry, you can't introduce this, play like this, and then take it away from us. Nope, you're staying blonde for the rest of your Chelsea career, you understand? Today, you guys, you know, as Tuchel demonstrated and told us in the press conference before, and I think a lot of you guys already knew this already, but give him a structure and watch this guy shine, because he's got no physicality. I've been saying this for years and years. He's got no physicality, so he needs that support from the structure around him. And watch how he leads and watch how he dictates. I mean, the counter-pressing presence, one of the best counter-pressers in the league, without a doubt. You know, masterful understanding of when to switch the play. And, you know, like, when I watch Jorginho now, I feel like I am also, like, learning the game a bit more. Because when he moves the ball, I always think, why is he pass it there? Because he doesn't just pass it for the sake of it anymore. Not in this system anymore now. This ain't sorry, but even that was a good system. Not in this system anymore, because there's greater purposefulness behind it right now. And I'm just so excited to see how he continues to play this season. I think Cover as well, I think he's, you know, providing like a great screen for N'Golo Kante, some great defending off the ball too. You know, find some great passes between the lines to find Lukaku as well. Me personally, man, I've seen improvements in many players. This season, I want to see Kovacic improve his shooting outside the box, because he gets a lot of opportunities. Today, everyone he had was off target, and we know that he has it in his locker, we know that. But watching how these guys dictated and played today, yeah, 1 or 2 times was an Arsenal counter-attack, but listen, it's going to happen sometimes, and I don't even care about that anymore, to be fair. Today, I'm going to score both these guys at 7.5 out of 10. I mean, before I continue on, you guys, one thing to keep an eye out for is the Jorginho and Lukaku partnership. That's going to grow so much. But anyway, we now move on to the wing backs, and wow, the depth and quality we have in this team is ridiculous. We start with Marcos Alonso, and I'm really enjoying Marcos Alonso, man. I'm really enjoying him. I thought this pre-season was very excellent. His performances, the details in this game, everything was spot on and on point. And yeah, I think, you know, he deserves this run in the team. I think it needs to continue. The way he's playing, I mean, it feels like, has he got leaner? Is he a little bit faster? Is that just like me projecting that onto him? Because he provides so much great threat for the team. You know, the runs in behind he was creating. The way he uses his strength, you know, his link-up play. And he's the type of guy where you pass the ball to him, you make a run off of him, he's going to find you and he's going to keep that move going. details like that non-stop all the time, for me, it's going to be tough for Ben Chilwell. He's going to have to compete because Alonso has raised this game. And for that reason, I'm scoring him an 8 out of 10. Now to move on to Reece James. I think one of my guys on Twitter was even mentioning the point that it seems like Reece is a little bit leaner, which maybe wouldn't surprise me as much. But for me, this was a masterful performance of Reece James. Close to perfect, barely any mistakes. Defensively, 1v1, tight, strong, got to his man. Is so good at getting his body in front of the ball and using his strength and upper body to win the ball back. He wins these fouls cleanly. And on top of that too, his understanding of, breaking away to create the overloads out wides. It was incredible for us. He was infield at times, linking up the play, joining the midfield to tighten things up too, and allowing runners off of him too. Some of the crosses he was putting in the books. Everyone today was looking for Lukaku for very good reason, you guys. And my thing is wow, there was literally no plan for Marcel to stop our wing backs at all. If you want to have a go against us, stopping our wing backs is key. And Reece James has shown one of the best young players in the entire world. For me, he is the best young right back in the world. I don't care what anyone says. He keeps on proving it. And today I'm going to be scoring him an 8.5 out of 10. And now, you guys, we move on to our defense. And for this time, I'm going to score them all together because I felt like equally they were all superb. Aspie, Christensen, Rudiger. Yeah, this was like the blend of experience, technique, and physicality. Physicality coming from Christensen, I feel like he's mustered up this like Nordic spirit or strength from somewhere, because wow, for watching this guy getting clattered to the floor, bruised, and just getting bashed up. Now he's dishing out that damage right now. He is so quick off his mark to stop the striker from turning or getting involved, and he wins that tackle cleanly on the floor, in the air. And the passing threat too, incredible. Antonio Rudiger really wasn't tested as much today, but that's not his fault. That's because Arsenal did absolutely nothing. A few times, he made some great interceptions from headers. His positioning has improved so much playing for us. And I think, of course, having a system like this just elevates things even more on top of that. And of course, with Azpilicueta, the guy is the king of the interception. He's the absolute king of that. He never shuts his mind off. He is always aware and present until we have the ball or it's out of play. He don't switch off. He doesn't lack at all. And the few rare times Arsenal had some threat on the counter-attack, Aspie quickly switched things up and won that ball back. Times he doubled up with Reece James, other times he pushed all the way up into midfield to help some counter-attacks too. Everyone's been talking about Koundé as if guys like Aspie and Silva are just going to lose their spot like that. And what? You think these guys are crap players? Absolutely not. So today, I'm scoring our entire back three an 8 out of 10. And of course, we end things with a final outfield player in Edouard Mendy. Made one outstanding save from a long shot, deflected one from Saka, very easy. And that's the confidence that you just get from Mendy. The few opportunities teams will have, you just know they will never ever score from them, and it makes a big difference. Him being 6'6", big, good in all parts of his game. Reactions, saves, all them goalkeeper details, you guys, he has that in abundance. I guess only one thing you would say is that some of the balls played to Lukaku could have been a little bit better. I know that Mendy is very good with his passing. I'm sure maybe that will fully come back soon, but a never reliable quality. Well, I think world class in my opinion. I think Edouard Mendy's world class, you guys. And today I'm going to be scoring him a 7.5 out of 10. And right now, you guys, we end things with the subs. Kante, Havertz, Timo Werner. This is the quality we are subbing on the fields after being 2-0 up. Wow, don't even get me started, man. N'Golo Kante literally doesn't need to adjust to the tempo for the game at all. Just starts playing, feels it straight away, and starts adding quality in the team. I'm really loving how Kante is expressing himself even more. His low center of gravity, his dribbling ability has always been good, and it feels like he's using that even more now, it feels like he's taking his game to another level. Every season, he's improving. This guy's they're all getting 7s to subs. They're all getting 7s. Hakim Ziyech coming on too. Great to see him come back. I was so worried for this guy that he might be out, man. I really was, but great to see him there. Few times showed a little bit of ambition. Few times maybe shot selections have been a bit better, but come on, he's feeling. He's 10 more minutes. He wants to have a little bit of fun. For me, he's allowed to do that. And Timo Werner too, barely had any time, but you see what we're doing, man. We're ending the game with Werner and Lukaku up front with a playmaker in behind. Wow, that's the depth and quality we have these days, man. And right now I'm going to wrap this video up. It's been an amazing weekend for myself personally, and I know after this win today, it's made you guys' weekends even better too. I'm just looking forward to every single damn game. Let's see how this window ends. I think to complete this team perfectly, 1 mids, we're good to go forever. And you guys, on that note, I'm going to wrap things up, keep things moving. I mean EFC, this is Blue Lions TV. I'll catch you guys later with some more videos. Cool.